Nebraska agriculture depends on skilled workers, but finding them has become increasingly difficult. Welders are among the most in-demand trades, and the equipment that keeps farms and ranches running can't go without them. Market Journal's Steve White has more on a summer camp combining hands-on skills with industry knowledge.
No songs around the campfire at this summer camp, instead tours of local manufacturing facilities, sparking an interest in future careers.
Sparks fly. Forging the next generation of skilled workers Nebraska agriculture depends on, and who depend on a career off the farm to support their work on it.
That's really good. Thank you. You're consistent all the way across.
This is what summer camp looks like for Eli Schimmels, a week that could lead to a career.
I went here last year and it was just a really good experience. It helped me out a lot with my welding stuff.
Chaz Bader is another returning camper drawn to a week all about welding.
If you want to do something that's fun and relaxing and help build America's industry, weld.
Nebraska labor data shows welders and other skilled trades are among the hardest positions to fill. The Leadership Center in Aurora offers summer opportunities for FFA members, but this one is different, giving students several hours each day under the hood, then taking them inside industry with teacher Alex Stoker, who has also spent time as a welder.
6 hours of welding a day, and then we have some industry partners who, came on, donated PPE, donated materials and things like that we're going, and then students get that hands-on tour.
Eli Schimmels will be a junior at Eustis Farnham. He helps on his family's ranch, but says welding has become more than a useful skill.
It calms me down. I put my earplugs in, I can't hear anything else, and I just get to watch that puddle melt away.
The welding booth is only part of the camp. Students also tour Nebraska manufacturers, building irrigation pivots, grain bins, and other equipment farmers depend on daily.
We have a really good training program.
One stop, Rinke Manufacturing, where Chris Roth says center pivots built in rural Nebraska are shipped around the world.
We're always looking for good qualified welders.
Rinke has invested tens of millions in robotics.
But we need the manual welders that are highly skilled to make the parts that maybe are not as high volume. So you still got to have the highly skilled, highly valued welders.
It's the exact connection organizers hope students would make, that welding is a pipeline to a good career in rural Nebraska.
Manufacturing is making a comeback in the United States, as we've been hearing about. And so skills and that you can apply for these kind of jobs will just be fantastic.
For many farm kids, welding isn't a replacement for agriculture, but a way to stay rooted in it. A skilled trade can provide steady income today and perhaps the opportunity to return to the family farm tomorrow.
I love working on a ranch, but it just does not make as much money as I would like to make.
Eli plans to take his talents on the road.
After I retire from pipeline welding, I want to either open a ranch somewhere or open a welding shop somewhere.
Camp instructor Alex Stoker says that's a reality many students face, and welding can help bridge the gap.
Sometimes going to the family farm is not the option, or maybe it can only support, the kid coming back part-time. So being able to have something to fall back on and do full-time and then be able to do farm part-time, it kind of works out that way.
Eli says those who put in the effort will be rewarded.
100%. I really want to go into welding as my future.
Many employers saying they would hire these kids now if they could. Reporting in Central City, I'm Steve White.